Hello everybody and welcome to Overlord episode 11. Last time was quite the tense moment and honestly, this episode I'm expecting a slaughter. They kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they did.
But Ein's got some head.
Yeah.
Ein's got some head? What? Why would we put it like that? Oh my
Subi
god,
wants
you
to-
guys.
Told me,
Subi
Zero.
wants to.
You wanted me to be more horny.
Subi wants to take my role. Shame on you, Subi.
Zero told me to.
Anyways, guys, we've gotten a ton of support on the Overlord series, which was quite unexpected. To those of you who are new to the channel, well, thank you so much for watching and enjoying our videos. Since there were
Thank you very
so
much.
many comments left on last episode's reaction, I won't be able to
What?
read through all of them during this intro, but
That's
thank
a
you
problem we
to
never
all of
thought
you
we'd
guys.
have.
I highly appreciate it, and I do read every single comment personally. I do have a few notes down here, so hopefully I'll be able to reference them as we watch along. But yeah,
I try to read them all too.
by this time you know what to do. Open up your own copy of the episode, sync it up with the timer that will appear within Kiwi's hands at the end of my countdown, and let's see how it's about to go down. I'm gonna start the
Yes.
episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
We'd like to cock.
That was a tick.
Oh wait, does it sound so muffled to me?
Well, because he was outside the door, yes. It's good audio design, Kiwi.
I'm not used to it in anime.
Oh shit. Did they get off screen?
Oh, he's about to get nuked.
That's probably one of the worst feelings, actually. Living longer than your children.
Most likely, yeah.
Pretty sad, bro.
Can relate on
Especially
him and
since he
children.
volunteered to die.
Yeah.
I guess he got ratioed.
He got L plus ratioed, bro.
I've been thinking about it. Veracity's still my favorite Overlord opening, but I think this one's second.
This one grows on you the more you
Yeah,
listen to
it does.
I quite like it.
Yeah. At first, I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but the more you listen to it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
It's got a good build to it.
Oh, the simp and the simp shouldn't share the same screen time as my little dwarves
What?
in the opening. The little dwarf, the ball was on the left side of the screen, and then it switched to the simp.
I don't even know what you're going on about anymore, Kiwi.
I don't know either.
I
I
like
think it's
this part
about
the
time to meet
most.
this guy.
I know, I've been waiting. This is what? Episode 11? So we've got 2 more after this.
Yeah.
Oh wow, already?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
I think I lost the episode count while we were watching because I'm not drawing thumbnails for it.
Booba.
Don't her boobs grow
Oh, man, he's skinny.
each time we see them?
I think that's just your imagination.
His name is Cocodoro.
I think he was the guy that ran the brothels before, when the Eight Fingers was running the place.
I mean,
Makes sense.
every man who sounds like this and wears makeup usually runs a brothel in an anime.
Kiwi doesn't actually mean that. That's actually a joke.
No, I'm talking about the anime. I'm not talking about actual people.
Okay.
Jesus. I don't even think that.
Not much changed. She really wants Ainz's carrot now. Oh my god. This is imitai.
I mean, cockroaches did eat anything underneath that skin, so
Yeah, dude, you don't know what's been going on to them. Now, or else you will face the consequences.
Yeah, it's shelter.
Yeah, you.
I hate that her jaw is not moving as she is talking.
You hate the weirdest things in anime, Kiwi.
Well, I'm sorry.
The luggage. I
the luggage are just the
wonder.
people.
Yeah, this is literally just like putting all the cattle in the same place. Yo, who goes? Wait, was that the name of the cockroach?
Yup.
I don't know.
Oh shit, it is. Oh
No,
god.
no.
Oh no.
He's about to be cleansed.
Baptism.
Truly cleansing. Oh no. Stockholm syndrome is hard on this one.
Stockholm syndrome is cool.
I love it.
Oh, what is that? Yuki Onna?
It's the cutest.
Delayed teleportation.
Teleportation.
Body of a fluid progeny. Ainz instantly gains weight.
Oh no.
Oh, it's the mecha dude.
Oh, yeah, it was Tony Stark.
Oh, funny thing is, from a comment, these were in the game, but Ainz was grinding so hard that he missed this update. So he
Yeah, I
knows
read
it's from the
that
game,
comment.
but he's never seen one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine Einstein in his full skeleton outfit wearing the mecha costume. That'd be beautiful.
Oh, rest in peace, dead knights. It's powerful, but it's only for newbies. Which, I mean, I guess everybody else here in this world can be considered a noob. Since their max level is so low. Ike Elbedo. You can't ride your bike horn is the problem. It's a trap.
Imagine if Alberto had a unicorn, though.
Is there a VTuber that uses Kashira in their Japanese vocabulary?
What?
A VTuber that uses Kashira.
Like, unironically, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and you have to be playing a MILF character to use Kashira.
Well, yeah, I don't think anybody says that the entire time, 8 hours that they're streaming, to be fair.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, he's like, tofu? Well, Albedo, this is the strongest thing that they have currently.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. I guess that's how they introduced her.
Mhm.
I think that was back in episode 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. With her little flirty ball.
Yeah. I have the name written down right in front of me, but I'm not going to pronounce whatever that little floaty ball thing's name is. It's so long. Did he draw her away so that they could attack? Oh, yeah, it's the dragon guy, maybe?
What? Ainz has a nose?
He's a skeleton.
It's not a nose. But I mean, it's the bone.
It's the bone,
would
but yeah,
lead
it's
to
not
the
a nose.
My gosh. I just
The
embarrassed
tip of the
myself.
nose is all cartilage.
Yeah.
I thought that the nose bone was hollow.
Oh, straight up warrior.
I mean, it is.
I mean, like there is a hole where the nose is supposed to be.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
I can't. I'll explain what I mean later. I'll
The
try.
bridge is bone. Like the top of the bridge of your nose is bone, but then as you go down, it's just cartilage.
It's cartilage, yeah.
So you can see the bridge there. That's still bone. But the rest would be
Okay. Then I
cartilage, so
didn't
it's not there.
embarrass myself. I just thought about it differently.
Well, I mean, you are kind of embarrassing yourself, but anyways.
I'm sorry.
His
Try to
weapons
argue
are just
about
floating there.
anatomy with two
menacingly.
scientists. Oh yeah, this is literally. I'm gonna say it. It's definitely Final Fantasy 15. I know it is because I know what 14 is now. Okay, Riku.
I had to we went from Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts real fast.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I
shit,
hate
player.
I hate that his swords are spinning around him. I hate that.
No, you may not.
It's like, no, you can't call me Riku because that's copyright infringement.
Yes, this name, this real ass name is copyright infringement.
Yeah, I mean, as an actual player.
They're like opposites.
Yeah, full warrior with no MP versus mage.
Then they're like dark versus light.
I see. Does he use his HP?
He's a persona
He's like
character.
a Bloodcraft player.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. As a Bloodcraft player myself, I should know. Yeah, that's what I look like.
Yeah, you look that cool.
When you play Bloodcraft.
Yeah. This is actually everything that I wanted.
This is just full on PvP now.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, the mecha suit is definitely a player, because then we gotta see an epic fight between a player. But now we're actually getting it.
Yeah, if Ainz had his full-on grinded character, he would not lose here.
Ainz is his full-on grinded character.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wasn't
wait.
this only for RP purposes?
Yes, his fully grinded character here is meant for RP. High chance of not paying. What's the percentages on those, my dude? How long did you take to grind that out? Ooh! Yes, Science, please show me your full extent of power as well.
I like how he's just
Level
standing
90.
there menacingly.
That's how you intimidate your opponents into surrendering.
I thought that was
The weapons have
T-pose.
HP too. What? The weapons are a part of his body. Who was he talking to?
Roberto.
Hmm.
Was it the undead? I don't know.
Oh,
I
maybe it
mean,
could
we'll
have been
see when they
the
pop
undead.
up.
Oh, it's so sparkly.
It's the
It's
crystal
so
skull.
gay.
All three of us
Oh no,
thought
maybe
different things.
maybe it could be more so RGB gamer type of thing.
Yeah. Heinz is an RGB gamer.
Wait, I'm still talking? Wait. What? What is going on?
No. What? Where the where the supplies meant for the theocracy? Oh no, wait. Oh, why is he not using Kozaru?
Because he's not a fucking weeb. Oh yeah, just talk to
It was
Albedo.
Albedo.
No. Yada does it.
Heinz can fix him. Wow.
Huh.
This man.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to be able to.
I wonder who the
Oh.
dragon's voice actor is. That's kind of cute.
I see. So this is just a suit of armor that's remotely controlled.
Yeah.
By the dragon. Oh, that's disappointing.
Why?
I don't know. I was hoping that there would be another player.
Well, yeah. And I meant just that it was a suit of armor. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh no. I was hoping it would be another player that Ainz can battle with, but it wasn't. It was just a dragon.
A dragon that knows of these NPCs and players concept. And
Yeah.
Yggdrasil.
It's NPC.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Riku just sneezes. Oh, shit. Players. Oh, shit. He said that like he actually knows someone by that name who isn't here anymore. I think the fact that it was just a random name is also a lie then. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the dragon, if it's not an actual player that like turned into a dragon, then that must mean that he learned all these things from a player.
He could
Maybe
be an
that-
NPC like Albedo or someone who was created by a player.
Oh yeah, that's also true. And then
So
when
then
they
in
were...
his programming, he would know the player that created him, but not necessarily understand that concept.
Oh my god, it was
Oh my
Pandora's
gosh.
actor! Oh... No wonder why he couldn't leave. And he was willing to just bow down. But I mean, I guess Ainz would do that too.
Yeah, it wasn't
If it was
entirely
for
out of character.
A tactical advantage, yeah.
That also means that like the whole theory about the red, when there is no red glow in the eyes, it's Pandora's actor, and when there is red glow, it's Ainz.
I mean, his eyes were
because
actually glowing green, weren't they? Or am I crazy? I
it
might be
glowed
crazy.
red at one point.
I'm pretty sure it glowed red, but we'll go back and check. But yeah,
I think I'm just crazy.
Yeah, I know from a comment that Pandora's actor can copy like 80% of the powers. Yeah, which explains why he probably wasn't at like, you know, Ainz's full power, and Ainz would maybe be able to break out of that barrier.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a huge big brain move though from Ainz, giving the other guy just the dragon false information about them now. And like now that they're gonna assume Albedo's actually like the player. Oh man. I give you credit for that.
I'm big brain.
Big brain, even though he has no brain.
I just noticed that if Ainz had like flesh, he would be very big in the chest area, but very small in the hips and butt area.
Why are these things that you notice, Kiwi? Let's stop noticing things. Yeah, no, it's going red.
I don't know why I thought green. I just became colorblind for a split second.
Dragon is so wholesome. I feel so bad for him.
I know, I like him. He's kind of cute.
Players.
Players.
Leia.
NPC.
Wheels of a world unknown when casters of wild magic will be able to enter. These are things that are from Yggdrasil, as we know. So yeah, once again, this dragon that we saw first time was back in the start of season 2. Is either no, it's not a player because of the way that they say NPCs and players. That suggests that they learned it from someone, or they're like an NPC like Albedo and the gang, and was created by a guild.
That's my current theory. Yeah.
I wonder how they got into this world then. Did they come along with a player in a previous, like, a point in time? And then they were just, they stayed here, but the player passed on or something?
What happened to everything in the game?
What if some time had passed inside of the game since it shut down?
That was kind of where my brain went to. I was thinking like,
yeah. And so
what's the other one? Something gate. A similar concept where he beat the final boss and then he ended up in the actual game, but the game was real, but it was like 500 years later or something.
Yeah.
And everything had changed.
Players maybe got put into the game, but they ended up dying by the time Ainz finally awoke inside of the game and everything, which could explain why like some things of the game are different from what Ainz remembers in the game.
Back in season 1, episode 1, the Ainz immediately sent people out to check the immediate surroundings, and all the surroundings were different. The only thing that was familiar to them was the entirety of
that's what I'm
Nazarick.
thinking of.
Yeah,
but that's the point. Is what if a whole bunch of time had passed? Obviously, the landscape would change. And when they talk about like the world items and stuff, like a lot of the game things seem to be like old things, like the runes and stuff, right? They don't use the runes anymore.
It's like the Green Tomb of Nazarick was stuck in a certain amount, like stuck in time before Ainz actually entered the game, and then time passed. And then the time started going for them.
That's possible. I don't know if that's the case, because there are things here in this world that are completely unique, which could either have come from like just the passage of time and new things were developed, or it's that like two different worlds ended up merging together somehow in this great mishmash.
Yeah. I feel like either way, if this dragon was an NPC from another guild, it could just be that he was just the only piece of that part of the game that stayed. Because we have other things from the game that did stay that aren't connected to Ainz. So there are other parts of the game elsewhere in this world, whether it's from the past or from just the two worlds mixing or whatever. Like,
yeah.
And he's a dragon, so he could just be really old if it was like from the past, or if it's just a mixing, it would be him just kind of relearning this terminology that was programmed into him that he just is learning now for the first time.
I mean, he's like my dad speaking English. Layer.
Another thing is that maybe this was, yes, like as you said, an NPC that was created, but the player left the game before the server shut down, so they're not actually stuck in the game. However,
that's what I meant. Yeah.
When they got transported into this world, they gained consciousness, and so they remember stuff from
that's
back
what
then.
I was trying to say. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I see. I want to see this part a little bit. I think he was talking about a group.
I think Riku's a real name. Aganea he made up because he got mad when he called him Riku.
Ah, yeah, good catch. Near the end here, he also only just says Riku, in a longing way. Like somebody who's long past. A nameless warrior among the 13 heroes.
That's a very firm, so I refuse. Kotowaru.
Yeah. Doga Kotowaru.
That's not just no, that is no, how dare you.
The 13 heroes, what is Pandora's actor referring to? Actually, give me a second to check my notes. Do we have anything?
The infamous Zero Notes.
I for some reason just imagined Zero's notes going on news after he mysteriously dies.
There are clues to his murder.
Yeah.
That's what starts the Zero escape. That's what.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I found it. It was mentioned.
It was mentioned.
Awesome. These are notes from us when we skimmed over I think this page is supposed to be season 1. It looks like you remember that adventurer group that Ainz was with when he was posing as an adventurer? The very first one, and all of them ended up dying by Clementine's hands. They were talking about this group. From what I have written here, it seems like they were like a legendary group of people and that they were inspired by them. So these group of people seem to have been here before their time. And the like legends of this group of people was passed down.
That makes sense.
Oh, makes sense.
That kind of adds to the idea of maybe time has passed.
We did see this dragon talking to some old lady, I think, back in the start of season 2. Maybe that was also someone who's part of that group. I mean, I'm not sure what that old lady's name was. I don't know if I don't remember it, or if it was ever mentioned. I don't think it's Riku though.
No, I don't think it's Riku.
Yeah, I think Riku's definitely a name of a player.
It's possible that maybe Riku wasn't the player that made him, but just one that he got to know.
Or maybe Riku might be like a member of the 13 heroes who isn't here anymore, who was maybe a player, or maybe not. Maybe had knowledge of Yggdrasil. There's a lot of possibilities that Overlord can go with this. Pandora's actor seems to know though, and he recognizes that name from this group.
The curious thing was when he kind of relayed this information to Ainz didn't react all that strongly. It was kind of just, I see.
I mean, Ainz is, while he acts silly sometimes, he's still on top of his game. When it comes to like,
that's what I mean.
strategy.
Like if he knew the name, I feel like he would have reacted differently.
Like if his actual name
it could
of a
be
player.
like the cliffhanger from 2 episodes back where he like made that statement and then you see the inner monologue the next episode that he goes, oh wait, he's just panicking or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's true. That could also be the case. Damn, there's probably a lot to pick out from that fight and a lot of stuff that they mentioned that we're just not getting because we don't remember all the details of the show. But yeah, you guys can fill us in the comment section if we missed anything.
Yeah. Please do. I appreciate all those comments.
Yeah, I really do. Like Overlord is such a information-packed show that it's really hard to keep track of, and like the amount of pages of notes that I have to go through each single episode just to find something is going very, very large, and I'm getting worried. I guess the only other thing that happened of note this episode was Ilma and her group of people getting transported by Shaltir.
And that poor man is in for a bad time.
Oh yeah, also please do correct us. I'm fairly certain that name sounds, when I hear that name, it makes me think of the giant cockroach king. Pretty sure that's the right guy.
Johnson?
No, not Johnson. Wrong anime, Q. I have a bad feeling about those 1,000 people. I don't think that they're going to live a nice and lavish life. They were kind of more probably just herded like cattle into a demiurge's lab.
Wouldn't hurt a soul.
Acutus, no. Demiurge, yes. Well, we'll see. I mean, they have been serving the Grey 2 of Nazarick, and hopefully they get some leniency because of that. But alright guys, if you made it to this part of the discussion, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all
you are very kind.
in next week's episode. Later, dudes.
Bye bye.